Shane Steincross here. Welcome back to another installment of my 3D printed Iron Man helmets display, the Iron Legion. Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys a custom helmet that I made, my OKC Thunder War Machine helmet. And let me let you guys in on a little secret here. Everything you see over there in that bookcase, it's not everything that's going in it. We got 4 more helmets left to finish, and all that's going to be coming soon. I got more content coming for you on that. But today, we're going to focus on the OKC Thunder War Machine helmet. So let's roll the intro and let's jump right into it. That's right. This one actually fits my head. Well, sort of. Yeah, this one's pretty special, guys, because all my other ones, I don't know if I told you, but they don't fit my head. But this one was the closest to fitting my head. But anyways, guys, this is my War Machine OKC Thunder themed helmet. I've been wanting to make one of these for a long time because I don't know if you can tell, if you can see everything in the room or some of it. You see my closet, see how many jerseys I have, but I'm a huge Oklahoma City Thunder fan. I actually interned for their in-house video production department, got to make some things for the Oklahoma City Thunder games. But I wanted to tie my loves together, the Oklahoma City Thunder and Iron Man, so I decided to make an OKC Thunder themed Iron Man helmet. But I kind of like the look of War Machine's helmet with this, so I went with these colors. Obviously you got Thunder Blue, you got white, you got OKC Thunder Orange, and then just for looks I threw a little decal on the back right there. I wanted to get a stencil made so I could paint on the logo, but you know, I mean, you just want to move on to the next project, and I mean, it's a white sticker, so it works out pretty well. So cool story, this helmet was actually the starting point of the Iron Legion. This was the first helmet that we did when we decided we wanted to use actual car paint. So and I'll show you guys some footage. We started off using Rust-Oleum spray cans, and then Scotty Boy, he's a paint salesman, and so one day he was just like, well, why don't I just use the paints that I get from work, and we can make this look super badass. And I was like, all right, that's fine with me. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to the best of the best, you know what I mean? But so we decided, we had the helmet all the way done with the Rust-Oleum spray cans. We just didn't have the clear coat on it, and we wanted to make sure this paint wasn't going to come off. So although we were almost done, we ended up sanding everything off and starting from scratch because we wanted to get the best possible results out of this thing. And so that's what sparked this whole thing with the Iron Legion. And then when I started repainting my helmets, we were just like, we're going to paint them all with car paint. And this was a very fun project. I'm glad I have my own custom OKC Thunder helmet. I like that it's War Machine. It's a little bit different than just your ordinary Iron Man helmets. And I think War Machine looks pretty cool, to be honest. It's one of my favorite suits, to be honest. So yeah, guys, if you saw my previous videos on the Mark 85 and the Mark 46, the process isn't really all that different. So I'll really cover the points that I missed in the other videos. But really, it's the same thing. You're doing the same thing. Obviously, we got the cosplay eyes on the inside, the ones that you can order on AliExpress.com. Obviously, since I'm using them for display, I use USB port, but that's your choice. We painted this in a body shop and paint booth, and I'll show you guys some footage on that and tell you a little bit more about what we used, what we did. So yeah, guys, just like I said in the other videos, I don't have a 3D printer. That's next on my bucket list, believe me. So I've been buying my prints. But this one I bought, and I want to shout out Darkwing Dad. Go follow him on YouTube. Go subscribe. He makes some awesome helmets. He sells them on Etsy. He makes more than just Iron Man. He makes other things. So go check him out. So first thing I want to talk about with this helmet is, as you can tell, the faceplate, I mean, it's sealed shut. Everything is sealed shut. And that's my choice. That's my choice. Since I'm using these for display, I really have no need for the faceplate to open up and down. The guy I bought it from actually gave me some hinges and some servos in case I wanted to make the faceplate pop out, but I decided not to, so I saved them for a project later down the road when I want to try that out. But yeah, this thing is sealed shut, and what we did is we used a special type of glue, and this glue is meant for cars. It's meant to hold the bumpers on the cars. And so, I mean, you could drop this thing, you could throw it. The plastic might crack, but this thing ain't coming apart. The glue I used to hold this helmet together was the 3M Superfast Plastic Repair 04247. And this stuff is about $54 on Amazon, but the catch is you have to buy a special glue gun to put the tubes in. So you got this gun with the tubes on it, and then you press it, and then you apply the glue, and man, this stuff dries super quick, so you gotta act fast if you decide to use this stuff. I wanted to point out to you guys a lot of the stuff Scotty Boy and I used with this to make these helmets. We just wanted to make it look top of the line, and so a lot of the products we use are mainly supposed to be used on cars, so they're gonna be kind of highly expensive and hard to find, but obviously if you have the money, you can follow along with me, but I'm also going to be able to tell you guys cheaper ways to do it as well. Another way, if you didn't want to go use that glue that I just mentioned, it's never a bad idea to use super glue or PLA welding. It definitely won't be as strong, but it'll hold it together, and for display purposes, I don't think that would be an issue. So if you guys want to glue your helmets together like I did, super glue might be the cheapest way to go, or just getting a cheap PLA welding kit and just welding the plastic together. But you got to be careful so you don't ruin the plastic when you're welding. So obviously, guys, first things first, you got to sand the helmet down. I use a power sander, palm sander. You can get really cheap power sanders at Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. I used a Hyper Tough brand. I obviously have a new one now that's way better and more expensive, but the cheap ones can get the job done. But the thing to remember, like I said before, just don't go too rough, because you'll warp the plastic the more pressure you put on the helmet when you're power sanding. So that's one thing to remember. The next thing that we did is we went to prime it. I used a 2K primer. It has a hardener in it, and so the paint will stick a lot better to the 2K primers. You can use 1K primer, but the problem is that the paint doesn't really stay on it. I'm not sure why 1K is even a thing, but it's still good to use. I mean, it's primer, but the paint won't stick to 1K primer as well as it will 2K because it doesn't have a hardener. So I used a 2K primer to prime this helmet because it has a hardener and it will stay put. So as I did with the other two helmets back there, I did the same with this one. We took it to a body shop and we painted it in a paint booth using PPG paints. These are paints that you see on cars. They're used for cars. They're the best quality paints you can find. And so we used a basic baby blue, a basic orange, and a basic white. So this one, these paints are a little bit different than the ones I used on the Mark 46 and 85, because on those helmets I used a metallic, and I didn't use a metallic on this one. These are all just basic colors, as you can see. It's just solid color. You can't really see any pearls or any detail. So that's what I went with these. So I went with this one because Oklahoma City Thunder. I went with OKC blue, OKC orange, and then white. And so those are the paints that I used on this one. Well guys, that's my OKC Thunder War Machine helmet. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before I end the video, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the love and support you show me on TikTok and on YouTube. One of my YouTube shorts has over 20,000 views. I couldn't have done it without you guys. I'm a small channel and growing, and so that's a big deal to me. I've grown 100 subscribers this last month, and it's all thanks to you guys, and that's a big deal to me. I'm trying to reach 1,000 so I can start having another source of income coming in for me. And so that's why I need you guys. If you're watching this for the first time, please go like and subscribe. Every little bit helps for me. I got way more content coming for you. I got 4 more helmets left to finish. I got the Mark 50, the Mark 5, the Mark 42, and War Machine. I'm repainting War Machine. I got a few that I'm repainting. And then the Iron Legion will be done. And so I got a lot more high quality content coming for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys some stuff that I've already finished here in the next videos. But thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon.